All right, well, hello again, YouTube. If this intro scene looks familiar, then it's because it is. I am packing up to go to San Francisco again. If you remember last time when I went to San Francisco, I really wanted to do a comparison of Cinestill, Portra, and Lomo 800, but it was December 1st when I flew out, so Phoenix 200 had just come out and I took that film to shoot out in San Francisco. I was able to get through a roll of Lomo 800 while I was out there, but I didn't shoot any Cinestill or Portra. So I'm heading back out to finish what I started, and I have Cinestill and Portra 800. And I am bringing the exact same camera that I used last time with the Lomo 800, the FE2 with the 50mm 1.8 pancake lens, and I would take my Nikon L35 AF as well, but it's looking like it's a lot rainier this time, so I'm going to take my Nikonos 4A, which is just a lot more rugged than the L35 AF, so I won't be bumming out if I get it soaking wet. So those are the cameras. Of course, the Nikon Coolpix, just for some kind of fun random stuff. And then I have a bunch of different film with me. I'm going to be going out for President's Day weekend, so I'm going to complete the 800 speed comparison, and then I'll just be shooting some other pictures as well. And then I'm just going to get this out right away. If it looks like I'm wearing the exact same outfit the entire time, that is because I am wearing the exact same outfit the entire time, or different variations of the same outfit. I got the cheapest flight that I could find on Spirit, so that of course does not have a carry-on, and I do not want to pay for a carry-on, so I have my trusty personal item, which is a camera bag that is about 90% full of cameras. So I have the one outfit that's on me, a rain jacket in there, and that's about it. So yeah, I will have one outfit, but that's just because I want to make this trip cheap. But that's about it. Let's cue the travel montage, and I'll see you out in San Francisco. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the little travel montage. It was pretty quick, a little choppy. The trip was a little rougher than last time, but we made it in San Francisco. I spent the night here on Tarun's couch. He's not much of a photographer, but he's a homie, so I'll throw his Instagram up. And yeah, I'm finally gonna load up some film and start taking some pictures. I haven't shot anything, but I threw those in there just for fun to keep you interested. So it's a pretty nice day, and we're gonna go explore a little. I think I'll go with Portra 800 first for no real good reason, but we'll do the Cinestill next.
We're gonna walk up. We're gonna go to DeBose and then go up the Wiggle. I'll tell you what that is. Go to the Panhandle. We'll circle around. Come down Haight Street with Haight Street, which has a lot of thrift stores, and then we can either split up over here, and you can see the park, or we can go together.
Okay. All right, so I'm heading out from my buddy Tarun's house over there somewhere. Spent the night with him, and then we went out and kind of explored. I took some pictures, loaded up the Portra 800, and kind of cranked through the roll. I'm at like 16 or 17 shots already, but it's a pretty nice day, not rainy. It might be the only clear day I have, so I think I'm going to head to Baker Beach because I've always wanted to take photos there, and we'll see what goes on next. All right, so on my walk towards Baker Beach, I have come across the Painted Ladies again, which is an awesome spot, but I already took some pictures here last time on Lomo 800, so I'll show you those pictures. What I don't want to do with this comparison is shoot the same scene twice or multiple times, so I'll just let the Lomo 800 do the scene, and we'll go shoot the Portra 800 on Baker Beach. So I am heading to go get lunch right now. I'm about halfway to Baker Beach. I've just been kind of slowly wandering through San Francisco, finding my way in that direction, which has been great. But I'm cranking through the Portra 800. I am at like frame 30, and I'm not even at the beach yet. So yeah, we'll see if I even get any shots on Portra there. All right, so we're still going, making my way to the beach. Pretty close. Right now I'm on this Lobos Valley boardwalk. The beach is that way, so I should be there soon. I was up in those trees a minute ago, took some pictures up there. It's been a pretty fun walk, but I think we'll be at the beach soon. We finally made it to Baker Beach, which is awesome. Except, like I was saying before lunch, I was cranking through the Portra 800, so I finished this roll completely, which is only slightly problematic because I really wanted to shoot this beach on Portra 800. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have another roll that I'm gonna load up right now. I'll shoot this probably today and tomorrow, and then the Cinestill will have to wait. Honestly, either roll probably would be fine for the beach, but I just had it in my head that I really wanted to shoot Portra, so why not? We'll load it up again and get through this roll. Literally dying. The sand ladder is very steep. There's the beach, and the sun's coming out. Okay. That Baker's Beach stretch was exhausting. The climb out of the sand ladder or whatever was a lot. So I've already taken pictures here, got it with the Lomo, so we're moving on. On to the next stop, which is honestly probably home at this point. I'm pretty beat. All right, so it is the next day, Sunday. I didn't actually shoot any Portra or Cinestill yesterday. It was pretty rainy, so spoiler alert for a future video, I shot the Nikonos with some expired Fuji 1600. And yeah, I just didn't want to get the FE2 wet, but it has cleared up today and it's absolutely gorgeous. Some blue skies and sun, so I'm going to head to Stinson Beach and shoot some of the Portra 800 and then hopefully get through this roll, but if not, I'm gonna punch back in downtown San Francisco to load up the Cinestill 800. And yeah, it's my last day in San Francisco, so I'm just gonna try to shoot as much film as possible because I fly out back to Salt Lake tomorrow morning.
Do you miss having the beach or seeing the beach?
Yeah.
Living in Utah?
See, you might not be able to hear me that well. There's a lot of waves in the background, but I'm at Stinson Beach right now. I was out here in the morning and it was super pretty, but then it started raining, so I had to throw the camera in a little trash bag, but it's clearing up now. We're heading back out here with my aunt and her dog, Blaze. So I took a handful of pictures. I didn't finish the Portra yet, so I'll have some more shooting to do this afternoon, but right now we're just cruising back to the car. All right, so I took a handful of shots on the Portra 800 at Stinson Beach, but I have not finished the roll yet. So it's a little bit later in the afternoon and I am heading out to Maury Point, kind of racing the sun. Hopefully I'll get there before sunset, and then I'm going to try to finish off the Portra 800 and load up the Cinestill. So it was really rainy up at Maury Point. I pretty much walked right into a typhoon. Honestly, I'm hoping that the FE2 makes it out alive. It got pretty wet. I tried my best to dry it off, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was able to finish the Portra 800 though. I had about 4 shots that I took up there. It did not load the Cinestill. It was way too rainy, so I think I'm gonna head back into San Francisco towards Chinatown and try to finish it up over there. We're gonna hold off on the Cinestill for this episode. I will show it to you eventually, just not in this video. I got myself into a bit of a predicament because I didn't get the chance to shoot any 800T in San Francisco. I took like 3 pictures in Chinatown, but that was it. The second roll of Portra 800 did become a slight issue because, yeah, I couldn't shoot 800T in San Francisco. So, got to change up the plans. What we're going to do now is this episode is just Portra 800, and then I'm going to make another episode that's the Cinestill 800T because I ended up shooting most of that roll in Las Vegas. But we'll talk about that roll in the next episode. So yeah, there's going to be a Portra episode, a Cinestill episode, and then I'm going to do one more episode that is like a talking head comparison type video. We'll just do back-to-back Lomo, Portra, Cinestill comparison, and we'll talk about it, and it'll be great. The Lomo 800 is not going to have a dedicated episode, but if you want to see some pictures from that roll, I would watch this one. It was not specifically about Lomo 800, but it has a lot of pictures from the roll. And then I will definitely include a ton of sample images in the final comparison episode. So yeah, that's enough talk. That's the new plan. Thanks for bearing with me, I guess. The 800 ISO comparison has proven to be a little tricky, but it will happen, I promise. Just a couple more episodes and we'll get there. So yeah, that's all. This one's just the Portra 800. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
I think you should get out there.
You're gonna be in my YouTube videos, you know that.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm cool with that.